Okay, it's officially 11:30, so you'll be able to start the session. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, thank you very much and welcome to the PSL headquarters as we preview the big one, the Nedbank Cup last 32 fixtures. We are starting with the fixture between SuperSport United up against Dondol Stars FC, and I am joined by the away team for this particular fixture, and they are represented by Coach Khuliso Rashamuse, who's the co-coach, as well as the skipper, the captain, Khuliso Monama, representing the club as well. Maybe just a quick question. I'll start with the coach. Coach, maybe if you can just give us an analysis of, heading into the match, SuperSport United. Obviously, you get an opportunity to watch them. They might not, get the same opportunity. But what do you think about them as a side, and what can we expect from your team on Wednesday?
Morning, members of the media. SuperSport United is a big team, is a big brand. We at Dondol Stars FC respect the team. I say we because I speak for myself and my co-coach and the rest of the team team. Let me not shy away from saying maybe as a young team, as a young team we are excited for the fixture, but we don't want to come here and start saying things that are highly impossible. But football is football played on the field. Because SuperSport United is a big team, obviously we've had many chances to get to watch them play, even if maybe we're not watching them for the purpose of the Nedbank time. But the mood in the camp is awesome. The boys are ready and they're looking sharp.
But what kind of, maybe you can just introduce us to your team. What kind of play can we expect? Obviously it's a different opposition to what you used to. But what kind of a match can we expect?
Dondol Stars FC, as they call the team, is a team that prefers and enjoys playing cup of football, trying to keep position, trying to maintain position. But like you said, it's going to be a different ball game. We're going to play against a team that believes so much in playing from crosses and whatnot. Coach Gernand likes his football played on the side. So we just have to be ready for that. But it's not going to be an easy game.
Thank you very much. That's Coach Khuliso Rashamuse, representing Dondol Stars FC. Moving on to the skipper, Khuliso Monama. I understand that you've played about 5 matches, to get to this stage of the competition. Maybe just take us through, how some of the matches went. Obviously, you would have won all 5 of them to get here, but just some memories from those 5 matches.
Good morning. My name is Khuliso. Thanks for the opportunity to talk. Yeah, it was not easy. It was not easy. For us to be here, we struggled a lot, but we were fighting as a team. As Chabarafide, we managed to be here. So those 5 teams, it was very, 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 very tough. The likes of Highlands Park, it was very, very, very tough. It was final match. Yeah, sometimes we need to grind, but not playing good football. So we went there and played against them, then we grind, but according to me, we're not playing the football that we used to play. But we managed to win that match. That's why we are here. So we'll fight until the last game. Even this one, SuperSport, the coming game, we'll go there and fight, but we'll respect them. Football, sometimes you need to grind, not to play good football.
All right, thank you, skipper. Let's now take questions from the floor. Just by show of hands, I'll take the first one. We've got a roving microphone. Okay, I'll go to my left-hand side. Let's start with Bendulo, then Lorenz.
Good morning, Coach and Skipper.
Morning.
Coach, I understand that you are the current leaders of the Gauteng team in the ABC Municipal League, and you've recently won your last game against Tembisa Sports Center on Saturday. And coming from that win and being leaders of the ABC Municipal League Gauteng team, how does that motivate you to go to Lucas Moripe Stadium and perform at your utmost best to grind for results, as we've seen before the likes of TS Galaxy or Maruti, FET College, they've done it before. And if you analyze those stories about them, how does it give you a motivation and confidence to go out there and cause an upset against SuperSport? Thank you.
Thank you. Like I said, you see, we don't want to come here and be saying things that are highly impossible. But rather we want to remain humble and stay focused. In football, anything can happen. The football gods can be in our favor. They cannot be in our favor as well. But the win against Tembisa Sports Center definitely would have given us a booster. But Tembisa Sports Center and SuperSport United are two different teams. SuperSport United is a team 2 divisions higher than us. It's a team that has won this trophy, I think, 3 times. Coach Kevin Hunt has done it with Vets as well. So it's indeed going to be a tough game, but we are motivated, we are ready, but not overconfident.
All right, are you satisfied?
You or Rashamuse?
Rashamuse. Rashamuse. Yes.
Let's move on to Lorenz.
Lorenz here from the District Times. Coach, a question for you. It's obviously a local rivalry against SuperSport United. Is that playing into your favor that you're not traveling too far playing this game, or do you see it as something as SuperSport have an advantage?
To be honest, I would have preferred that we talk maybe defenders or a team in Cape Town that plays in the same division as us. However, most of our fan base, that plays in Tembisa and Mamelodi, so I think that will also play, in favor for us.
Okay, let's move on to Temba and then Karabo.
Okay. 1, 2. Temba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Coach, I just need to find out something from you. SuperSport United is a PSL team. You know how they play, you know their personnel. But for a guy like me sitting here, can you just break down the age group, age bracket within your team, and where your strengths are, as a club, not giving away too much, of course, but just give us an overall picture about Dondol Stars. And also, you and your co-coach, what is it like to go up against a guy that is considered to be a role model of many coaches? You look at yourselves, you are young, energetic, you're coming up against a Gavin who needs an introduction in South African football.
Mr. Shabara, thank you. I think it's a decent question to ask. Now, this match will be different that in a sense that when we play our ABC Municipal games, there is a 6-5 rule. We have to start with 5 players that are under 23, but here we are given the audacity to can go with 11 players that are seniors. But because we believe and trust so much in our team and the players that we have, irrespective of the age, we are going to continue, giving credit to the players that have been working hard, that are saying coaches, Vincent, Khuliso, we want to play, irrespective of the age. I and Vincent, to us, this match is a learning curve. It's more of a learning curve than anything. If we win a match against Coach Kevin Hunt, it's going to do us good. Both I and him, our profiles will grow and whatnot. I respect Coach Kevin Hunt. I follow him. I like how he does his things and whatnot. And yeah, we just gonna go into that game and really do what we have to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Decent answer. Let's move on to Karabo.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Coach Karabo from SuperSport. I hope I also answered this question. Coach, can you just maybe tell us as to who are the coaches that you look up to? Why? Have you been able to speak to those coaches in regards to your fixture up against SuperSport? Thank you.
I don't understand when you say coaches that I look up to. You mean role models or coaches that I talk to on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, either or. And also, would you find yourself in those footsteps? Is that what you also would like to achieve? And have you spoken to them in regards to this fixture?
The coach that I really look up to, follow, and admire would be Coach Peter Musima and Sechigos. He doesn't know that, obviously. But Samuel Tretton is my mentor. I work with him at Pichera Kedis. Sly Musala, I work with both of them at Pichera Kedis. I was a second assistant coach when Pichera Kedis got promoted to the Mutsipe Championship now. Kwanele Kopo, it's funny that he just gave me a call and I was saying to me, good luck, son. I hope you go out there and you represent. Konji, what was the other question?
The type of football that we will expect on Wednesday from your side.
I think I'd given it before, but yeah, Dondol Stars is a team that plays, carpet football. We don't like to keep position. We don't like to keep position away. And since we'll be playing against a coach that, from the word go, he wants to go to the side and give courses and whatnot, we can maybe try and manage that by trying to keep position. Like I said, it's going to be very difficult. It won't be easy.
All right, do we have any more takers? Final round of questions. Seems like we covered. Okay.
Coach, you keep on talking about this impossible thing. I don't know what it is. What is this impossible thing that you talk about when you're looking at SuperSport?
It depends on how you receive, the word, But you want to be humble, you want to be level-headed. You don't want to be arrogant. There's a coach that came here, I'm not sure when, and he said he wants Mamelodi Sundowns and whatnot. And he got Mamelodi Sundowns. and Mamelodi Sundowns gave him what he wanted. So I think it's very decent that you respect your elders and you respect what people have done and achieved. Hear me out. We are not going to that game to lose. No. I mean, you can never go to a football match going to lose. But you have to be humble about it. So when I say impossible, I don't want to say, Coach Kevin Hunt, you are going to get it. No. But deep down I'm praying that if he can come to the party and his teammates and my technical team, Vincent, I'll mention him forever because he's my co-coach. Without him, nobody will. Him without me, there's no Dondol Stars. So I refrain from being arrogant, from thinking that maybe we are here. Qualifying for the top 32, it's a huge achievement in itself. I think we've done well for ourselves, and whatever that happens on Wednesday, it's all in God's hands.
This is an answer.
All right, let's move on to Veli Lele. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Coach Veli from SABC. I just want to look at your campaign in the ABC. So far, I think you're doing well. I mean, you're ahead of Cosmos, you're ahead of Bele Bele and Tigers, and those are well-resourced clubs. How are things going there, and how do you look at this last 32 match in terms of impacting your campaign at that side, and also having a strong competition from Cosmos? What is it giving you this season?
Really? Another decent question. I'm getting new to these things, but I hope I answer all the questions, the very best possible way that I can. You mentioned the 4 teams that are very strong. When you say resources, you mean monetary, money, right? Funds.
Everything.
Yeah, I want to be sure. I want to be sure. You'll realize that when we went for the December break, we were leading the stream with 10 points, né? 10 points. And when we came back, things started falling apart, And my other worry is that if we win this match and we go all the way, now what is going to happen to the league? Because now our main focus is on the league. We seriously need to be promoted. If I get promoted, my life changes, his life changes. However, it's not going to be an easy season for us as well. Our legend, Jomo Sono, is coming, he's knocking, he's doing anything possible. When I say anything possible, I mean anything football related possible. Not anything else. He comes to our games. I see now when they play the match leagues on 12 o'clock, we play 3. So that gives him a chance. How things is a short. It's a short stream, unlike Limpopo where I come from. You have to drive from Rabari to Groblersdal and whatnot. So when we played against TSC, I saw him, not in person, but really you send people and then you. When we played against Dube Continental, he was there. He started with the match. I went, I shook his hand, we spoke. So it's not going to be easy. It's very tough. And when you look at it, all the teams that gets to be promoted, it's Gauteng teams mostly. If you check, Pretoria Kiddies got promoted in 2021. I was there. The following season, I think it was a team from Northwest and whatnot. Then came Namashi. And you can imagine what it means to be in the Gauteng stream.
All right, should we wrap it up? Any more questions? All right.
Can I go again?
You can go again.
Yes. In fact, it's interesting because I wanted to ask this question, but I just wanted to expand. So what do you think contributed to the slump in the performance? Because I would presume that this also came after the draw was done. Do you think maybe the focus of the players would have slightly been impacted by the focus in the Nedbank Cup? And it's an interesting question, also answer that you are giving, because I was asking this to NFT coaches last week, because for teams that are vying for promotion or trying to avoid relegation, they tend not to focus too much on this competition because of the distraction. So when you qualified for this level or for this stage, what was the decision at the club?
So isn't it that when we start, the pre-season meeting, chairman will give you the mandate, Coach Vincent, Coach Khuliso, this is what we want. If you take us to 32, you will have done your job. Hence, I'm saying that whatever that happens against SuperSport, it will be in God's hands. I believe we've done our job. We've given the 32 to the executive, Mr. Lobit Makura, and the CEO, Jeffrey Makura. Well, you look at Summerfield Dynamos. I think they went all the way to the 16. Then in playoffs, it was a whole different ball game. They struggled and whatnot. So that is my, honestly, that is my fear, right? But we are still going to go and play against SuperSport.
Okay, no, we still have time. Let's give Utumele an opportunity. Shemu of noted you.
Machelo, the coach.
In the one guy.
Kamkhelo Mukhale from BFM Sports. Coach, I just want to go back to the answer that you just gave now, which is saying that you want to prioritize the league compared to this cup. But then I'm asking, do you then have enough personnel, depth in your squad, in an event that you progress through to the last 16 so that you can be able to juggle both the Nedbank Cup as well as the league?
I think it's a yes and no answer, right? Question, right? You want to know if we've got enough personnel? Yes.
But maybe you can
yes.
expand.
I want to understand the question. Is it a yes or no answer? Yeah. Yes, we've got enough personnel. That was your question, right? Yes, we've got enough personnel. Thank you.
Okay. Shame.
Coach, I just need to find out from you. In football, especially in the lower divisions, the role of umuti. I'm just going to be, asking you something that many coaches shy away from.
Yeah.
The role of umuti in football in the lower divisions, where we go to, we are so. That is something that happens, traditionally and every day. Where are you in that state as Dondol FC? Is it something that you guys go with? Is it something you guys, especially now that you come from that province, I'm going to add the province here, is it something that you believe in, that it can also help you with the impossible dream that you are facing?
This one will be trending on TikTok.
Nah, it's okay, let it trend. I think social media is meant for that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but when you say muti, I think you must be, precise. When you say muti, what do you mean? Because
it can go where you go to Bob Malule somewhere, and then he gives you stuff to come and use, or you can win using that.
So,
covered with
both top executive bosses of Dondol Stars FC ZCC affiliates. So you come on to be a Christian and you're mixing things. But as far as I know, I've never really seen anything funny of that kind. I'm a Christian myself. Where I don't know, maybe it works for. You said he knows, I don't know from where, but it's clearly not from Dondol Stars. Where we don't believe in that.
Okay, can we wrap it up? Any further questions? I think this is gonna be it. Okay, on that note, all the best. The two gentlemen here, you've got a question?
No, I'm just saying the captain's like disagreeing.
Oh, Captain, you wanted to add on that. maybe you know he's referring to Mr. Manolek.
No, he likes the way that I articulate.
Oh. All right, let's end it here. All the best.
Yeah, he's from TUT. He must tell us about Muti.
I know. I've never played for the first team.
Okay, let's end it here. All the best. We're gonna just bring in Coach. We'll bring in Coach Kevin Hunt just for a quick photo op before you leave. Thank you.